Camera 2 is rolling. All
Hey,
right.
babe,
What?
1 second. You could move that speaker over so you could come back.
I don't want to right now. I like where I'm at with him right now, so we're good. Camera 2, we'll do that in the future.
Okay.
Camera 2 rolling. I like that rolling. If I can edit that crazy. Camera 1 is on, and here we go.
You are now tuned in to VCCTV, Velvet Kills Chat, with your host, Yo Kelly. And our special guest today, he's a writer, ex-rapper, and he is the creator of Social Headache Podcast. From Atlanta, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Frank Kick It.
I finally got my boy in the building.
Get these pillows right. What's up, man?
Get him right. Fred Jenkins.
Got a smooth velvet.
Yeah, man, yeah. Social Headache, my man, bro. I'm so proud of you, man.
Like the setup, man. It's cool, man. I like it.
First and foremost, man,
What's up, man?
as the host
Yeah.
and CEO of Velvet Couch Chat, man, we just want to thank you for being here, bro.
No doubt.
You feel me? Coming all the way from far Atlanta?
No, not Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
Not Atlanta.
Where you from originally, bro? Where you from?
It's Warner Robins, man. Right in the middle of Georgia. It's right in the heart. It's right under Macon. Right below Atlanta.
Okay.
I don't want to say I'm from Atlanta.
Oh, got you.
Then that rapper, Armor, whatever name. Something. Her name something.
And-
Said not Atlanta, so I don't want to say
For sure. And if you say you're from Atlanta
Yeah.
and you're not from Atlanta, they will get on
Oh,
your ass.
gosh, yes.
All right, so let me ask you a question. What made you choose Warner Robins to live? Like, that's your final place.
Yeah, I was born there, man.
Born and raised.
Warner Robins, bro.
Okay. So even when you were migrating back and forth from Tampa, that's where you was from?
Yeah.
Wow.
Dropping up down 75, man.
Okay, okay.
Hey, man, it was necessary, though. I was trying to
Sure.
reach for that goal, man.
I feel you. And we're going to get to that later on. And let me ask you a question, man. I know you be moving around. Hey, are you married?
Not married.
You're not
Not
married?
anymore.
Not.
I
Oh,
was married.
hold up. You were married?
Was
So
married.
you're divorced.
Divorced.
Personal question: are you in the middle of it, or has this been it's over and done with?
It's over and done with. It's
Over and done with?
It's final.
Okay.
Been final now for 4 years.
Man, hey, I'll say this: congratulations. I hope it wasn't a bad breakup. I hope it was a mutual thing.
Man, it was bad, but it was mutual, but it was cool. How about that?
I got you.
It's three different things, you know what I'm saying?
Well, let me ask you a question. You got any kids out of that? Out of the marriage?
Definitely, I got two of my own that I actually made out of my joint.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I inherited a stepson that she already had coming in.
Got you. Okay. Well, let me ask you a question. Since we actually, see, I didn't know you were divorced. You know what I'm saying? I kind of had a little inkling that you were married or you had somebody. So let me ask you a question. Do you think marriage is overrated? And if you do, explain.
Whew, marriage overrated. Marriage is overrated to me.
Okay.
Because let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. I like it. I like that you can live together. I like that you can build and grow together. But for some reason, it's like when you sign that paperwork, it's like that's when it becomes, oh, I'm like married. I'm legally married. But at the same time, I contradict myself in the same exact sentence because if you ain't married, something happened to you, and you just living with this person, that person get nothing out of it. That person get nothing out of it. Y'all just girlfriend and boyfriend at the end of the day. So ain't nothing legal to it. So but if you are legally tied up, that's when, it's like, I don't know, it's like, that's when the world just be like, yo, you gotta be legally tied up. But I just feel that's overrated. That part is overrated to me.
Got you.
But like I said, I'm a walking contradictory, man. I'm always contradicting myself.
My thing is this. I watched some of your interviews, man, and you said that you think, no, I'm going to ask you, what do you think about couples living together before they're married? What do you think about that?
Definitely live together before you marry.
Okay, and explain.
Definitely say live together before you marry. Because you want to know that person moves, how that person move around, how that person hygiene no surprises. You don't want no surprises because I'm gonna tell you why. You'll get involved with that person, and that person might have like a whole nother view on. Hey, I think we should go to bed at this time. I think we should do this at this time. I think the toothbrush should be here. I think that you like, damn, hold on. I don't like this. Or you do like that. So I think you gotta live together before you get married.
You
You got to,
basically,
man.
you wanna get to know the person, you wanna fill them out, you wanna know if their vibe match your vibe, basically.
Yeah, man, you got to. Yeah, because
Okay.
we too, you know, even if you're young and get married, it's still, that's hard to live together when you're young and get married.
Mhm.
Because you might be coming from your parents' house, you might be coming from college or something like that. You might not have the money to live together so like immediately.
Mhm.
But I mean, you still gotta live together.
Gotcha.
That
That leads me to this next question. Your mom and dad, did they live together before they got married? Or do you
Well-
know? Do you know?
I got a stepdad,
Okay.
and I was raised by my grandma.
Okay.
Shout out to Maddie Thomas right now. But my stepdad and my mom, they was dating. You know, they're old school, so they was going to each other's house all the time. Well, she was going to his house because he wasn't coming to our house.
Mhm.
Not with no 6, 7 kids and damn house.
Okay.
But they was dating. But they didn't live together before they got married. They got married, but they was already in that process of, she was over there all the time, so they already knew each other's ways. And that's the point why I say why you gotta live together before you get married. You gotta learn each other's ways. If you don't, you in for a rude awakening.
For sure. Well, I'm gonna say, I don't know I'm a black male, I don't know too much about the white community and how they do, but I know my mom was married, was with a guy that I thought was my dad for 15, 20 years, and she was never married. I mean, real talk.
Hold on, he was white.
Bro, no, he was black.
Oh.
But I'm just saying, she was never married. We thought they were married. Bro, they've been together for 15, 20 years. My mom recently got married like 5 years ago, bro.
Yeah.
I'm an old man now. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm just saying,
But living together was tight for them.
it was amazing.
They needed to do that.
Facts. So that's why I'm saying, some people don't understand. Sometimes you have to step out there and I'm not saying test the waters, but like drive the car before you actually purchase it. You feel me?
Yeah.
You gotta drive it a little bit. So
Well, you
that's
need to walk around it first though, and make sure.
but that's why I'm
Well,
agreeing.
you walk around that car first before you go driving that car. You never, you
All right.
never get in that damn car, that thing, no?
Hey Fred, this is a relationship show, and I jumped right into it
I see
about
it.
that stuff. So, but do you mind?
I like
Do you mind if we talk about music for a little bit?
Talk everything, man. I'm
All
Soldier
right.
Headache. Soldier Headache pod on YouTube. Like,
There you
like
go.
That shameless plug. I'm starting to let you know.
All right. So, Fred Jenkins, aka Cabbage Head,
That's me.
what happened with you and your music journey? Like, what happened to you and your journey?
gosh.
Can you explain, please?
I didn't sacrifice enough when I needed to sacrifice. I was living together. I was on the verge of getting married. I was married. No, I wasn't. Let me take that back. I've been doing it since the 90s.
Okay.
I didn't sacrifice enough. I didn't. I couldn't just put everything down and be like, let me go work at Taco Bell making taco crunches, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And at night rapping. I just couldn't do that. I couldn't go make $5 an hour and keep doing rapping because it was like Biggie said, be broke, girls won't date you. You know what I'm saying? So it was just a sacrifice, man. I didn't want to make the sacrifice. I didn't want to make the sacrifice. I wish I would have, now that I think about it now, at the age I'm at now, I could have been a rapper. I could have been on everybody's top 100 list
Bro,
of rappers.
you are a rapper.
I mean,
You
hey,
still are.
man, I appreciate the prop, but I'm saying, I could have, but the sacrifice it takes to do that was like out of this world.
For sure.
And I didn't want to do that, bro. And then when I had a kid, it was over. I was like, okay, it'll be something I'll do on the back burner, and I hope it works, but if it don't work, but I didn't let myself make it work because I was like, well, I'm gonna gonna take shows, I'm gonna do studio sessions, I'm gonna meet great people like you, but I was like, damn, I don't wanna spend the next 24 hours just living in the studio.
Gotcha.
Because I can't, 'cause I got a kid at home, I got a lady at home that's saying, hey, when you coming home? And, you know.
Okay, well, check this out. What do you say to that artist who made it, like Lil Baby, Young Jeezy, that had the same situation you had at home? They had kids at home, they had this at home, they didn't want, but they still made it. Like, what do you say? They sacrificed. Why wasn't it important enough for you to sacrifice if they did it? What makes them better than you?
Because once I had my kid, once I see my kid, I was like, there's no way I can do this now. There's no way I can go just grab a microphone, write a pen and pad, go in the studio with all these dudes in the studio, weed, liquor, all this stuff. When I know I got a kid at the house, I'm trying to be 100% dad. I don't want nobody else raising my kid. I don't want none of that stuff. It's not that I wasn't focused on the lady part of it, I was just focused on the kid part. So when Jeezy, Baby, and all them guys, when they did make it, they probably right now saying to themselves, damn, I lost so many years of not being with my kid, not being attentive, not doing this. Because see, I like to go to field day, I like to go to PTO, I like to go to baseball game, I like to go to basketball game, I like to go, I don't miss nothing. I don't miss nothing, and I didn't want to miss nothing from dealing with a microphone and a piece of paper. I was like, well, you know, maybe them guys could, maybe them, and them guys had to. I guarantee them guys nowadays looking at themselves like, damn, I missed the first 12 years of my kid's life trying to get money, trying to be a rapper. Yeah, they got money at the end of the day now, but hey man, you lose so much in the beginning. That kid don't know nothing about money until now, you know, so.
Okay, hey, good.
And speaking of Jeezy from Hawkinsville, that's right
He
below
up the
where
street,
Rocketsville.
right?
That's right down the road.
That's why I threw him in there.
Hawkinsville. That lad named Jenkins too.
Hey.
Is he my cousin? I don't know. Jeezy holler at me.
All right.
I be a rapper now. I gotta grow older kids now.
All right, Fred, check this out, man. I've known you for a while, man, and I know your talents. Bro, we rock shows with some of the most influential and famous people out there. Some people don't know. I don't even want to throw names. Bro, you don't miss that stuff? You don't miss hitting the stage and stuff like that?
I do miss the stage. That's why I miss that microphone. That's why I was like, you know what? Let me get this podcast going. Because everybody would always tell me, dude, you can go to radio, you can do this and that, and you got a voice, blah, 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 blah. But I do miss that stage of the point of performing for this crowd, something that they haven't heard or they have heard, but performing it, and then people like, damn, that's crazy, like, I like that. They be sitting there just looking at you like, that's kind of vibing right there. And then, you know, after the show, you get the daps and the hugs, like, damn, that's kind of tight. But then, you know, back to that, then you can actually, like, tell people, hey, look, you want to buy this from me, blah, blah, blah. It's different now. Social media got it so different, but you can always do that. But I do miss it. I do miss it at times. I ain't gonna lie, I miss it at times. Because I be seeing all these rappers now, I'm like, damn, I could have been doing that.
For sure. Hey.
Could have been me.
Yeah.
I know it could have been me.
Yeah.
Like,
even when I look on TV, man, and I see some of the rappers out there doing, I remember the days when we used to do our stuff, bro, when you used to hit the stage. Sometimes when I watch your podcast, Social Headache, when I watch Social Headache pod, bro, I almost wonder if you chose to do that in place of the music because you miss being in front of the lights, in front of the mic and stuff like that. I wonder, is that?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I miss that. That's why I did the podcast, man. It's like, podcast, I just like to talk. I mean, people that know me, they know I like to talk. I like to be opinionated. I like to get an unpopular opinion. I'm going to debate you. I'm going to do all that stuff. But I'm still going to be cool. We can laugh, dap up. I'm not trying to fight you, none of that. At the end of the conversation, you might want to fight me because I'm so damn unpopular opinion. But podcasting and hitting that stage they similar, but at the same time, they are different. Because I don't like the recording process of songs. I don't really like care for that. I just wish the song I can make it immediately and go perform it.
Understand.
But I don't want no ghostwriters, because ghostwriters are whack in rap music.
Okay.
Rappers, please cut this damn ghost right now. There's a
Wow.
lot of y'all got ghostwriters too. My bad, I ain't go off the subject.
Nah, you good, you
That's
good.
what I do.
That almost leads into my next question. Hey, what do you think about the music these days and the music industry as a whole? What do you think about it?
Rap music today, I'm not gonna diss it. I'm not gonna diss it because I don't diss it. I was just telling Nicole today about like how those are my guilty pleasures. I listen to Chief Keef and people like that. It's just my guilty pleasure. But I'm a lyricist at heart. I'm lyrics at heart. I'm Nas, I'm Murs, I'm Fonte, I'm KRS-One. I'm lyrics at heart. But the music today, what it is, I'm gonna tell you the biggest thing about music today. We don't have videos no more, bro. There ain't videos no more.
The visuals.
Listen, when we had videos in the 80s and 90s, and when you turned the radio on, you could have that video that you just watched on the radio. It was a variety. It's not a variety no more, and that's what's killing